Aztán...
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Oké. Ó, baszki, ott még vannak egy páran. Majd fölfele kéne menni.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation. Regret coming here.
No, nem támad. Rendben. De nem protégúzni akartam. Oké. Gyere csak ide! Bírom ezt a ősi mágiát. Ez mit akartam úgy őszintén?
Revelio. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Ott kalapál. Csakkányol. Jó, az is begyújtva. Most ezeket megizélem, megjohnizom, hogy most mivel leszek előrébb. Megy a víz. Azt kb. Ennyit látok, hogy megy a víz. Nem jó. Itt van egy kis herbalika.
Lumos.
Jó. És még egy kis kövecske. Na, itt lesznek? Ó, hogy ne lennének? Ö... Jó, hát majd lesz valahogy. Oké, fú, 20. Nem jó, nem jó. Nem jó. Jó, szerencsére nem kellett olyan messziről kezdeni újból.
Revelio.
Jöjj.
Clever.
Jó, mindenki hátat fordít. Nagyon jó. Ö... Látod, fönt észre fog venni. És ha kerülök erre? Tudok kerülni erre? Nem tudok kerülni erre, mert erre csak loot volt. Ó, így, ó! Oké.
Quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Mit járkálgattok? Ne járkálgassatok már. Mit füttyök? Valaki adott engedélyt arra, hogy te itt füttyögjél? Meg kéne valahogy csinálni úgy az egészet, hogy így csak végiglopózok. De olyan szempontból nem fog menni, hogy ahhoz a felsőhöz nem tudok oda menni. Új, jönnek, újak. Hogy mennyien jöttek. Aha. Ez errefele jön. Hát, úgy néz ki, csak harcolnom kell.
Incendio.
Amit meg ne halljál nekem.
Confringo.
Akkor nyomom a védekezést.
Potato. Confringo. Incendio.
Jönnek még.
Revelio.
Ott vannak.
Confringo. Defendo. Incendio.
Megnyomtam azt a... Hogy összefosra magát.
Confringo. Incendio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Arresto momentum.
I should defeat you no matter how you take it.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Tényleg, amitnek kurva nagy hasznát veszem.
Yes, of course.
Ő legalább csinál is valamit. Aha, ott a másik oldalt kell begyújtani. Így van.
Confringo.
És akkor most tudom azt meghúzni.
Accio.
Aha. Ott lejön majd egy lift.
This is not good. They're building enormous
És ez
drills,
meg mi?
bigger than this mine could
Valami nagy
contain.
fúró?
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Revelio.
Nekem annak tűnik valami baszott nagy fúró.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This
Jaj,
is what
Amit,
I
bazd meg.
for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Jó, most már csak ki kell menni innen. A másik irány, így erre. Ha. Lehet, hogy az első irány volt a jó? Nem lehet, hanem biztos, hogy az első irány volt a jó.
Accio. Depulso. Incendio.
Jó, akkor nem az. Valahogy oda.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Ja, jó. De lényegben körbe mentünk az egészen ahhoz, hogy... Jó van, megvan. Megvan. Hát te ki vagy?
Can we please talk about
Hát te ki? Jaj, Amit,
Can
basz
we
meg.
please talk
That
about
wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was.
Hirtelen azt
I'm
hittem
afraid
valami
I've had
sötét
enough
mágus van
adventure
itt,
for
hogy
one
mi a
day.
faszom.
For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Jó. Beszélnem kell Lodgoggal is.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own.
Ups.
We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war.
A mélyen kibaszott feketék a szemei.
I will find out what Ranrock knows.
Azóta figyelem, mióta
Watch
legelőször
through my
beszéltünk
power.
vele. Jó. Akkor a kövi. A kövi az itt lesz. Hú, mennyitek ilyen csillagászati lószarok is. Jó, mindegy, gyerünk közelebb.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Oh. Ha már itt vagyok. Eladok pár cuccomat. Már aztán, ha lootolgatunk, megint nem fogok férni.
Thank you.
Még mindig van, na mindegy.
What are you looking for exactly?
Ez úgyis gyengébb lesz. Ezt még nem tudom. Jó.
Thank you for passing through. Oh, it's you. The good you've done about
Nem is kell messzire menni. Alahol ide le tudok szállni? Jó. Este lesz itt Sebastian, ha bene.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Ó, hogy... Nem repülhetek.
There they
Oh.
are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Simon, that's great.
Patricius Totalis.
Feel as though I'm not alone.
Gyere vissza, úgy.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Such arrogance.
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Nem jó!
This is sad. Really, it is.
Incendio.
That was meant for me.
Igyál már!
Arrest the momentum. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Kapjad már! Miért nem kapja rendesen?
Revelio.
Jó, még ott van egy. Ott volt egy.
Incendio. Defender.
Na végek, mindenki kipusztult.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Azok meg ilyen kis apróságok szana szétszórva. Jó.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Fogadjunk, itt is lesznek még.
Once
Hogy ne
again, we
lennének?
can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress.
Ott már ott tényleg nem tudunk repülni.
Revelio.
Na, úgy néz ki, hogy az egészet meg tudtuk kerülni. Ja.
Revelio.
Csesszék meg, hogy még itt is vannak.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I
Itt
don't
is
see any
lesznek
goblins
még.
in these webs.
Revelio.
Spider to prey on.
Á, mennyi van? Itt 3, ha jól látom.
Not quiet enough. I won't rest.
Protego.
Dead. This is where you will fail.
Reparo. Ringo.
Inasba lesz! Á, nagyot kapott.
Lucky, that's all.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists?
Megvártam, hogy Sebastian
Too
elintézze.
many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Vagyis legalábbis megpróbálja elintézni. Arra. Virág. Aha.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Flipendo.
Nem ezt akartam.
Arresto Momentum. Leviosa.
Ez. Levioso. Azt kellett nekem.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar size.
Smash
Any
'em.
number of endear. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Jó, így a pókva. Ott meg valami törött híd.
Reparo.
Volt törött híd.
Revelio. Incendio.
Ez nem ér semmit, de jó. No, már megint a... Hát ez nem ilyen pók.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Fendo.
Accio. Descendo. Repulso. Flipendo.
Jaj, nem jó.
Accio. Protego. Repulso. Descendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Kapták? Kapták, jó van. Basszus. Egyféle pók volt az úgy hirtelennyibe.
Revelio.
Jó, hát gyerünk tovább akkor, nem fog még
We're
ilyen
making quick work of them.
förmedmény ránk jönni.
She would at that. Ranrock's spirit declared war.
Jaj, a kurva anyját. De jól. Jó van. Két oldalról kapta szerencsétlen egyszerre.
We've still not seen her.
De esélye se volt.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I
Oy.
surprised?
Fall dead asleep on my feet.
Accio. Repulso. Descendo. Repento.
De nyomtam a kibaszott protégót.
Incendio.
This is almost too easy.
Jó, ez ennyit ért.
Protego.
Let's get this over with.
Persze, baszki, még pókok is élnek egyszerre.
Expelliarmus.
Back this way.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Mert nincs elég bajom anélkül.
We're not finished yet.
Na jó van. Kisebb nem volt?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Nem jó, nem jó, nem jó.
Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
Kicsit csinálta belőle, hogy ezt eltapossam.
Glitchy. Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Repulso. Flipendo. Accio. Flipendo. Repulso. Incendio. Confringo. Glitchy. Arresto momentum. Flipendo.
Jó, azt kapta. Na, Sebastian, elintézed? Jó, akkor elintézem én.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Annyi loot van itt, hogy... Azt se tudja az ember, hogy hova kapjon.
Revelio. all.
Jó.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Ez egy nagy valószínűség. Ez mi volt? Na mindegy.
Confringo!
Aha.
Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo!
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
Jó. De nem is záródott be.
Revelio!
Az ott meg... Ja, ez egy könyv.
What do you have there?
Ó, csak koponyák, jó
Journal
van.
entry by Sebastian, I think I
Hopefully
found
it will help
something.
us unravel
A
more of this
canvas
mystery.
piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all.
Brilliant.
Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Jó, akkor most merre?
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Undercroft.
And now for the moment of truth.
It
És
has
Geci
to
meg...
fit.
Geci megint vissza tudunk ide Hogy a picsába teleportolunk ide-vissza?
Please tell me you recognize the location of this
Oh.
bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Most rakjuk összefele ezt a
Ranrock's
freskót.
taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area.
Vagy mi a francokat.
Morrowind has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? No, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Hát meg most behisztizett azon, melyik goblin a barátunk, és hogy... Oj, baszki. És egy goblinok azok... Na mindegy. Fú, baszki. Mennyi?
I know Professor Fi-
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Albio Vikesz. Tudnám is ki ez. Mennyi te hisztis? Mennyi? Te, ez ilyen messze van. Jó van.
The Forbidden Forest. Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Tudok hozzá fast travel-ölni, mert... Aha. Ó, baszki. Jó. Ez most megint szopat, mert nem arra kell menni. Ja, van egy kis hiba a játékban. Valljuk be, van egy kis hiba. De amúgy jogosan vinne arra, mert jogosan, mert ott van az izé. Oda kell menni, ha azt nézzük, oda a víz alá. De... De mégse. Mégse az. Szóval mégse azon az útvonalon keresztül, amit ő akar. Ó, karácsony felszem is láttam. De jó. Tök fasza. És az a baj, megint kihoz. Kihoz ide, ahova nem kéne. Most várjunk. Nem, mert... Hol is kellett lemenni?
Revelio.
Erre kell jönni? És akkor így Oh! Igen, erre, jó. Vagy nem erre?
What do we have here?
Ki tudnám nyitni.
Demiguise.
Hogy lehet nem erre, és csak rosszul emlékszek.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Jó, itt csak egy békova.
Levioso.
De nem a... Jó, arra sem tudok menni. Valahol errefele kellett, mert... Úgy megvan ez a rész. Jó, mindegy, egy pillanatra ráhagyatkozok a a trackerőrre. De már, amikor ide kijöttem, már itt elveszíti a fonalat. Tudom, hogy itt jöttünk. Csak akkor erre kéne jönni? De kimentünk azon a lépcsőn. Lementünk itt ezen a lépcsőn. Át a bűzfolyosón, az megvan.
Revelio.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Oké. Ez az útvonal is így emlékszek, hogy itt átjöttünk. Hogy így aztán erre jöttünk? Csiga lépcső. Nem erre. Ó, hogy az a... Hát ez mi volt itt?
Revelio.
Na mindegy.
Forgot to read the chat.
Az a baj, hogy... Igen. Valahogy ez is megvan itt.
Some think Professor Shah is hard to read, but I find her as easy to read as a star chart. No patience with time wasting. I enjoy divination.
Ha erre jövünk...
Revelio.
Ott megint egy ajtó. Most megnézem erre. De ez most felfele visz. Ó, hogy a franc essen az egészbe, komolyan.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3? They really shouldn't allow.
Hogy kimegyek teljesen. Nem, itt nem tudok kimenni. Jó. És ha megint össze-vissza, még az a... Aj. Akkor itt másik irányba kell menni, nem arra, merre mentem.
If I had to pick a professor to race against, it would...
Hát itt meg kihoz ide. És viszel arra. Hát ez nem igaz. Nem igaz, nem igaz. Tudom, hogy arra a kurva map chamberre kell menni. De akkor csak erre jöttem. Itt meg csak van valami. Most már nem látom. Adj ide a pénzt.
Tills our stone joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Szaladgálok körbe-körbe, mint egy idióta amúgy. Mert még erre az útvonalra emlékszek. Így. Ez tisztán emlékszek, hogy erre kellett jönni. Ez még teljesen megvan, ez a szobor itt. Innentől vesztettem el teljesen a vonalat, hogy most... Igen, ez most kivezet ide. De az nekünk nem jó, ha kivezet. De ha meg erre jövünk, akkor meg fölfele vezet. Itt van ez a szobor.
My siblings and I have all been sorted into different...
Még nekem ez is rémlik itt, hogy ilyen kék terembe jöttünk be.
Revelio.
És ez lenne az? Ah, ez az, megvan. Oj, basszus. És mikor már leérek ide, addigra összeszedi magát. Ja, tényleg ide kell jönni. Basszom a szájat, bazd meg, komolyan. Ez az egy küldetésre, ez nagyon szarul lett megcsinálva. Szevasz!
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Jó.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office?
Erre nem tudok menni amúgy, mert úgy erről jöttem.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Nem, erre nem enged jönni. Mennyivel megkönnyebbít az egész ez a fast travel-ölgetés. Kivéve, hogyha jó is, nem mutatja jó az egészet. Ja, és van egy kiindulási pontot, hogy honnan csináld.
Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Fú, hogy is hívták ezt a izét?
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince
Emlékszem, hogy Hermione ezzel szokta be, mert macskává változott át.
Unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Oké, most nem tudok se varázsolni, se semmit csinálni. De legalább fast travelölni még enged. Az sem enged.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student...
Hú, majdnem lebuktunk.
For magic,